The whole process of you getting out here and getting it, the whole process of that is for you to go corporate. For you to go corporate, it's important for you to go corporate out here. You know what I'm saying? And what do I mean by that? Sean B. Stoller, what do you mean? The whole purpose of you going corporate, first of all, you have to meet some qualifications first. You got to meet some qualifications, meaning you got to keep a clean face out here, huh? And even though I'm a handsome guy, right? It's not about your looks. It's about your digital reputation, your credit, your references. What do you stand on? Do you feel? So you got to understand that. And the thing of it is this, though. You don't want to put yourself in a bad situation where you can't even get those opportunities. You don't even get those chances. You know what I'm saying? For the fact that if you're out here doing any illegal activity, you go to jail for it, huh? Now you got a record. So it's going to be hard for you to go corporate. The thing of it is, it's like if you some type of influencer, you looking for somebody to invest into you, sponsor you, that's all of the process of going corporate. And also, when you go corporate, remember this. There are some terms and conditions. It's a criteria that you must meet and keep. Do you feel? So going corporate is a beautiful thing, because I'll tell you this. Once you go corporate, looking over your shoulder, having to worry about somebody doing something to you. Now, keep in mind, of course, there's a gray area, no matter how corporate you are, there are elements in the street, good or bad, that try to deter you from your goal or try to put you in a bad situation. I'm not talking about that. In general, I am speaking. When you go corporate, unlike the streets, you don't have to worry about somebody trying to do some type of finesse to you. You know what I'm saying? Saying they're your partner, but they really not. Because if you go in corporate, there's documents, there's contracts that you have to sign, you have to commit to. So based on your lawyer, based on your discovery, understanding, that's how you get finessed. It's all in the paperwork. It's all about, do you know your value? Do you understand the position that you in? So if you go back and watch any of my videos, all my videos tie into they pretty much link to each other. They all link together. See, all I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, hopefully some type of inspiration. Do you feel? So going corporate, it's a beautiful thing. Because like I said, you have the paper trail behind you, right? When you go in corporate, that's basically working for a major corporation. Whether you're looking to open up your own business, at some point you're going to look to enhance that business. So you will look possibly to have some type of loans involved. You know what I'm saying? So in that process, what are they going to be looking for? They're going to look at your reputation. They're going to look at how clean is your face out here. All that ties in with you going corporate. And just like with Shannon Sharpe, he did what he did at the Lakers game, John Morant dad, one of the Memphis Grizzlies players. They had a little spat. But what did he do the next day? See, when you're working for a major corporation, a billion-dollar corporation, understand there's some terms and conditions that you must meet and keep. There's a criteria that you have to fulfill. And no disrespect to Shannon Sharpe. This is not me taking a shot at him. That's not it. I'm just giving you an example of that situation. The reason why he went in and did that apology is because he don't want his reputation tarnished more than what it was in that situation. And what he said, I personally feel he was genuine from what I could tell. I definitely think he was genuine in his apology. But what I'm talking about, when you go corporate, that is a terms and conditions that you have to fulfill. There is a commitment that you make when you sign that contract. Now, of course, you can terminate it, but to continue it, for you to continue to have this exposure, there's an obligation that you must meet and keep. Do you feel? Man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment. You can share it. It's cool. But you got to understand that because, that's why I talk a lot on my channel about what's going on from the point of understanding your position. It's very important for you to understand your position because a lot of these situations that I'm talking about, especially negative situations, hopefully you're able to avoid some of that so you don't put yourself in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? You're not putting yourself where before you even get started, before you even get a chance to get off the ground, you already in a bad situation. Huh? You know what I mean? Especially to my young folks out there. You got to understand my young G's, my young women out there. Same to you as well. Or whoever you are, any individual that's watching this. What you don't want to do is put smut on your name before you even get in the game. Huh? For you to get those endorsement deals. Now, there's a gray area to everything. I understand that. But what I'm saying to you is this. You already have enough things that's against you. You don't want to put yourself in more of a deeper hole than what you already are. And dealing with individuals that's not even looking out for your best interests. You know what I'm saying? Having you go to jail or taking charges or whatever, something illegal that affects you, where when you put your social on an application online, you looking to elevate yourself, you still got this black cloud that's sitting over you, huh? Because you wasn't keeping the clean face. Do you feel? Huh? So you wonder why certain individuals around you is able to elevate. And unlike them street dudes, when you elevate in the corporate level, you have pull out here to a degree. Because guess what? Especially if you're working for a multi-million, billion-dollar company and you're successful in that company. If you play your cards right and you know your position out here and you know how to move and understand where you're at and how to handle yourself, you'll be surprised what other doors and other opportunities open up to you. But you only can do that if you keeping a clean face out here. Do you feel? So you got to understand your position, move accordingly, and do not allow anyone to finesse you out of your own position. A lot of folks make that mistake early on in life, and you wonder why you can't go corporate. You wonder why you're not getting those endorsement deals. You wonder why everybody is elevating who's not in the street life, who's not out here doing, schemes and doing whatever it takes for them to get up, for them to come up. And then eventually they get caught up. You wonder why people who keep a clean face able to advance in life, able to achieve the things that you wish you could have, huh? That's why I always say in my videos, any of my subscribers, you know what I'm saying right now. You have to understand your position and move accordingly. Do you feel? So, like I was saying, even with the Shannon Sharpe thing, the reason why he apologized because he got to keep his face clean. Now, you're not going to be perfect in everything you do. But just understanding your position and making adjustments based on what you're dealing with is very important. I did a video last night. I had to take it down because my sound was off, but tonight I got it right. I got my sound right tonight. So we're going to get this in. We're going in tonight, huh? So going corporate is a beautiful thing because when you go corporate, you got legit money. You got a paper trail. You have some type of, especially if you involving with a business, you have your own business and you looking to enhance your business, you're able to have tax write-offs, huh? Like I said, I'm here to give you the sauce. I'm here to give you the good game, man. So tap in with Sean B. Stoller. I am him. Do you feel? You know? So going corporate, huh? I mean, just think about it. Especially your celebrities out there, whoever you into, you see them want to do the commercials, especially somebody like Snoop Dogg. Look at him. He's like an ambassador for a lot of these commercials. You know what I'm saying? He went corporate a long time ago, and look at his longevity in the game. And the reason for that, when they bring up his name, his reputation, he come through with what he say he's supposed to come through. From what I could see, that's been presented on TV, on YouTube, on different social media sites. From what I can see, just from afar, looking at his situation. But it all boils down to this one thing: you have to understand your position, huh? And keeping a clean face out here. See, I made a whole video talking about this, but I'm gonna sprinkle it in this one just so for anybody new watching my channel, understand what I'm talking about. Keeping a clean face is all about your credit, huh? Not putting yourself in bad predicaments for what you can control, because you can't control other people, but you can control your actions, your emotions, and how you see things. That's what keeping a clean face is out here. So like I said, things are going to happen, but it's how you react. You know what I mean? You're going to encounter setbacks, but do you learn from them setbacks? Huh? Are you able to understand your position and really look at it from all different angles, not just what you're going through? Because sometimes I'll tell you this, with keeping a clean face, you're going to definitely get a little mud on your face from time to time. But that's okay. That's basically when you taking L's or things didn't go the way you wanted it to, right? But did you learn from those mistakes? Did you learn from those situations? So when these things occur again, when these things happen again, how do you treat it then? That's what's important, is for you to learn from those mistakes, make adjustments, move accordingly, and go corporate. Do you feel? Feeling good tonight, Sipping on what I'm sipping on. I got some water too, though, okay? But yeah, going corporate is very important. You know what I'm saying? Very important, you know, because I'll tell you this, if you looking to be highly successful, you definitely want to put yourself in a corporate type of area, in a corporate type of setting. Because you can't think small if you're trying to go big. You can't be shallow when the water is deep. You can't be weak just because it's not going the way you want it to. What you should be saying is this: how can I make this work for me? How can I turn this negative into a positive? How can I overcome adversities? See, that's the question. How can I put myself in a better position so I can win? So I can elevate me, my family, my community? That's what should be said. Because things is going to happen. But how do you handle those situations? Huh? That's the question. Do you feel it? You know? So that's the real thing. And another thing too, you really want to understand when people talk about they, you know, like, oh man, they say this about you, or they say you shouldn't do this. Well, first of all, you should be asking, who is they and why do you think they have so much power over me? Why would you think I would allow they to be the controller of my life? Like they God, like they that important to me, huh? See, that's the another thing too, you know. When I talk to a lot of my partners and people I encounter, we'll be able to have a real, you know what I mean, stimulating conversation. Is you can't be worried about they, especially when you building, especially when you looking to elevate, especially when you out here, you know what I mean, grinding and putting yourself in position. If you worry about they all the time, what are you going to do? Because you study trying to please others when you need to be focusing on how can you put yourself in a better position so you can win, so you can be great. Do you feel? That's what you should be worrying about. Don't worry about that, because they going to talk all the time. And guess what? Eventually, they going to come and ask you, because once you get successful enough, they going to come to you and be like, man, how did you do this? How was you able to do that? Huh? And what you're going to tell them is this. Say, hey, man, check this out. You're going to have to kick me down something financially for me to give you this game because I done went corporate. Do you feel? I done went corporate, man. So hey, the price went up and I charge an extra fee because you part of that. Come on now. Who giving you this sauce like this, huh? The sauce is the sauce. Do you feel? You know what I mean? Going corporate, huh? You know? Going corporate. That's what this life is. That's what I personally feel is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And going corporate is not just working for a corporation, it's you thinking bigger than where you're at. It's you thinking bigger for yourself, for your family, for your community, to put others in better positions so they can win as well, if that's your goal. But I personally believe this too. You know, once you get so much money, I don't think all that money is meant just for you, especially if you got a family. It's all about elevating the people around you as well. Because what's the point of you being rich when everybody around you was poor? Do you feel? So you got to understand that. It's very important, huh? That's all I can bring to you. That's all I bring to you was nothing but good game, huh? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You new to this channel? Go ahead and subscribe right now, huh? I'm bringing nothing but that sauce, man. Welcome to the Sean B. Stoller Show. Only thing I bring to you is positivity, motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration, man. Hey, but yeah, they. Man, that really burns, you know what I'm saying? That burns my soul right there. Somebody telling me about that. Huh? How you supposed to be a grown individual and you running up and telling me about that? Now I'm questioning you. If you ever do that to me and you come in and tell me about they all the time, I'm going to question you because you must be they, huh? You bringing all that negative energy to me, especially if you know me, at least if you claim to. I don't like all that negativity around me. Just like when I watch my shows, I like my ratchet TV, but it comes to a point where I got to turn that off and I need something real. I need something that'll stimulate me mentally. So you got to be careful and protect your energy out here and move accordingly. Do you feel? You know? Talking about that. Come on now. Folks out here giving individuals way too much power over their own life. They're giving folks way too much power over their own life. I mean, you wake up every day, Lord willing, you waking up every day and you allowing they to have so much power over you. Ridiculous. Do you feel? Because I do not get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a stand-up individual. I stand in the paint when nobody else will. That's what I do. That's who I am. That's my makeup as a man. And I'll stand on that. And hopefully you as an individual, whoever you are, you stand up for what you believe in as well. Because if you don't do it first, how the ones that come after you supposed to do? Especially we got kids. You know what I'm saying? How are they supposed to stand tall? Because, I only can tell you about America. I love this country. But you got to stand tall out here, man, because it's a lot of things that will take your, you know what I'm saying, your mental capacity away, get you tied up thinking about a whole bunch of craziness, get you involved with a whole bunch of negative energy, negative activities. So that's why I talk about you have to be a stand-up individual about yourself, about your loved ones, about your community, but in a positive way. I'm not talking about nothing negative, no group of people. In general, I am speaking. Do you feel? You know? And that's why this all ties in to going corporate. Going corporate, I'm telling you, is a beautiful thing. Because not only that, when you go corporate, especially for a corporation, you'll be surprised what other doors open up for you. Whether, you're looking to get loans, home loan, car loan, personal loan. You'll be surprised what other options you have, especially if you're dealing with a multi-million, billion-dollar company. As you get deeper into the corporation and you start to find out some of the other features or, things that can help you, you'll be surprised what doors open up for you. But the key, you have to think bigger than yourself. Make those sacrifices now so you can ball later. You know what I'm saying? Especially to my young folks out there. Don't worry about hitting the club right now. You can hit it when you want to. You can go out when you want to. But if you're not in position, you're not you're not putting yourself in a certain type of position for you to win. What are you celebrating? What are you club hopping for? Why are you taking all those trips? Running up your parents' credit card? Come on now. Do you feel? You know? So that's why I say, man, sacrifice now, ball later. I know that's not the popular thing to hear. Just like I talk a lot about working, going to college. You know, whatever you choose to do, remember this. You got to stay dedicated, motivated, and push yourself to elevate to another level so you can win and everybody else around you as well. Because when you win, the people around you win because now you bring in more opportunities to them. You able to do different plays with different people. See, I don't believe in, you know, not putting yourself in position because you can be in a group, you can do it as a group, but it still take individuals for them all to elevate so you can come together as one. And now we can all elevate together, but it still takes that one to get it started. So who's going to step up to the plate? We all know the play. Everybody need a play. Everybody got to play on the field. But everybody has to know their position as well. Do you feel? You got to know your position out here. You know what I'm saying? Because one person may be great at math. Another person may be good with strength, may be great with strength. They're both great in their own way. But if you don't know your position, that's part of the problem. So for you to go corporate, that's the key. You got to know your position, play it well, elevate, and be great. Do you feel? You know? Be great out here, man. That's what's important. You know? Hey, because nothing come to a sleeper but dreams, man. You either gonna barbecue or mildew. The choice is yours. Do you feel? You know? The choice is yours. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I would do. And hopefully it's some type of inspiration that you can take from this, little something that you can sprinkle in your own life where you can, add that ingredient so you can be, make that plate a little bit more palatable. You know what I mean? Something you can be able to digest better and use that to elevate yourself so you can elevate others around you. Come on now. Do you feel? Huh? But yeah, you're either going to barbecue or mildew. And I like a barbecue, man. I'm not into mildew. I'm not a dusty guy, y'all. You know what I mean? Far from that. And I know you are too. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, huh? So come on now. Let's elevate together, make it happen, stay positive, and keep pushing. You know? So going corporate, that's what you want to do. And understand your position and move accordingly. I mean, and that's all I really bring to you on my channel, honestly. It's really trying to motivate and hopefully somebody can elevate in their own life and be great for the people they need to be great for, you know? Because we all play our position, but it's just you understanding your own position and playing it well, you know? That's really the gist of it is. And going corporate more than anything is a mindset. It's a mindset for you to push yourself to a higher level. It's a mindset that you got to believe that you can achieve those things. Going corporate is just that. Networking, building, making your community that much stronger. Going corporate is a beautiful thing, huh? I'm not going to be on here too long, but I just had to come on here tonight, you know, and drop something on this mic, and I'm going to continue going live. I like going live. 'Cause usually I just drop all my videos. I'm going to still do videos as well and put them on my channel. So that's why I say you want to subscribe because I drop videos all the time. I don't go as live as much as I drop videos, but if you subscribe, you hit that little bell, get that notification when I drop this good game ism on you. Do you feel me? You know? But yeah, you want to go corporate. And don't worry about whoever they are, because they not the controller of your life. If you're a religious person, your God is. For me, Jesus. But whatever you believe in, don't believe in they. Because first of all, who the hell is they? Do you feel? And if it's some people in your circle that's not looking out for your best interests, this is the time when you want to, curve them to the side, curve them to the left, man. Because it's the time for you to elevate. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to elevate, keep pushing in a positive forward movement, and continue being great out here. Huh? I am Sean B. Stola. Until next time, peace.